Hello, this meeting is now called to order at 5:33 p.m. Madam Secretary, can you please call roll?
Yes. Chairperson David Heredia,
Present.
Vice Chairperson Raul Velasco.
Present.
Thank you. Commissioner Carlos Jose Barrera.
Present.
Thank you. And Commissioner Jason Gavilanes, not present. Thank you.
Okay, Ms. Chavez, can you lead us in the invocation, please?
Certainly. Thank you, Vice Chair. Please bow your head in prayer. Thank you, dear Lord, for our country and the city in which we live. We are thankful for all the blessings that you have bestowed upon us. We are grateful for the citizens who are interested in our city and bring matters concerning traffic and safety to the attention of the Commissioner's consideration. Be with the Commissioners as they study these matters and make their decisions concerning them. Thank you and amen.
Of course. Oh, sorry. Commissioner Barrera, can you please lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance?
Yeah, of course. Would you please put your right hand over your heart? Please stand. Ready, begin. I pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands,
One nation,
under
under
God,
God, indivisible,
with
with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you.
Thank you. And Madam Secretary, was the agenda posted according to state law?
It was posted according to law.
Thank you. Okay, this is the time given to the public to speak on agenda and non-agenda items. Staff, were any comments received?
No comments were received.
Okay, I need a motion from a commissioner on approving the minutes of the meeting on March 1st, 2022.
First motion.
And I need a second.
I'll second it.
Okay, Madam Secretary, can you please take roll call vote?
Yes. Chairperson Heredia,
Yes.
Vice Chair Velasco,
Yes.
Commissioner Barrera.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. We're going to go on to the first item on the agenda, traffic safety analysis. And Ms. Chavez, can you please give the report?
Okay, it's unmuted. Good evening, Vice Chair Velasco and members of the Commission. Before you is a request for speed humps to be installed on Perry Road from Loveland Street to Foster Bridge Avenue. And I will refer the matter to Traffic Engineer Dennis Barnes to provide the technical report. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah, hit it.
Yes, as I started to say, the page one of the report identifies a report that we received or a request we received from Miss Maria Morales, a resident on Perry Road, for the installation of speed humps from Loveland to Foster Bridge Boulevard. She expressed concern about speeding. City staff informed her of the process whereby a petition is required. It was sent to her. Figure one of the report gives you the outlines, the area of the study area. As with each request, we always repeat with the information. Page two of the report indicates that there's a 51% majority of the residents at front on Perry Road to be in favor of putting in speed humps. I also repeat some of the criteria for those who may not be aware. Local residential street has to be a roadway width of 40 feet or less. There has to be a traffic volume for anywhere from 500 to 3,500 vehicles per day. The posted speed limit has to be at least 25 miles per hour. The measured 85th percentile speed on the particular street, in this case Perry Road, has to be higher than the posted by 8 miles per hour or more. So it's 25, that means we have to have a speeding problem. It has to be recorded like 33 miles per hour or more. And we talk about the grades, they can't be over 6%, and the majority, as mentioned, 51%. Figure 2 provides the street width, which shows that Perry Road meets the criteria as it's 36.1 feet wide. Existing traffic volumes, in order to confirm that it meets the city speed hump criteria, traffic counters are placed out on Perry Road, and they were placed there at 2 different locations to confirm the speeding problem and to record what the actual traffic volumes were over a period of 4 days. Counts were done on March 24th through the 27th, and the volumes range from 3,200 vehicles on a Thursday to 2,600 vehicles on a Sunday. So it meets the criteria. The recorded speeds on Perry Road were measured at 33 miles per hour, which is greater than the 25 by 8 miles per hour. So it meets the criteria for the speed hump policy, and it confirms that there is speeding on Perry Road. We also, city staff also received a signed petition from the applicant with 15 signed signatures. The review of the number of fronting homes along Perry Road is 42 residents. So we're a little bit low in terms of the number required by the 51%. I also provided information to the commissioners to some of the information presented in the attachments, where the recorded speeds, the 50th percentile, the 85th, and the pace, which is the 10-mile-an-hour range of the greatest measurements of speeds on Perry Road. After reviewing and confirming that there was identified speeding problem on Perry Road, I proceeded to identify the locations for a possible speed humps. The block length from Loveland to Foster Bridge is 1,177 feet in length. So page 4 of the report shows 3 potential locations based on my experience and criteria presented by ITE, the Institute of Transportation Engineers. The ideal spacing, we like to start out looking at 250 feet or more for this first speed hump, whether it be from a signal or from a stop sign. Figure 3 shows the 3 potential locations. Figure 4 of the report identified the first speed hump location at 6808 Perry Road, or 250 feet north of Loveland. On page 5 of the report, we identified the second speed hump at 6720 Perry Road, or 530 feet north of Loveland. And the third speed hump was identified at 6622 Perry Road, or 867 feet north of Loveland. So those are the 3 identified locations as where I would recommend the installation of speed humps. With that information, I then proceeded to make my recommendations, and they are summarized on page 6 of the report. The initial criteria for the required traffic volume and speeding data for consideration as speed humps has been met. Staff recommends that the Traffic and Safety Commission give preliminary approval of the 3 proposed speed humps shown on figures 4, 5, and 6 on Perry Road. Second recommendation is that we recommend that city staff send out public notices, a survey to all of the following fronting, I should say, excuse me, Perry Road residents from Loveland Street to Foster Bridge Boulevard, requesting their confirmation of approval or denial of the proposed speed hump installation. Failure to meet the required 51% would mean denial of the speed hump request on Perry Road at this time. The report would be noted as a receive and file and placed in city records. Another important component is if the required 51% is obtained, signatures, Then it would be presented to the city council for consideration and approval. And of course, we have the attachments in your reports, ADT counts and speed profile. With that, I now open up for questions from the commissioners.
Thank you for the report, Dennis. Just to clarify, parking spaces will not be affected for the speed humps, like other times.
I'm sorry, I missed that.
Oh, that parking spaces will not be affected due to the speed humps.
The parking?
Yes.
No, because when you install speed humps, parking is allowed actually on the hump itself. So we place them on across the roadway and they're tapered to the edge of the gutter line. So it's permissible for a vehicle to park on the hump at that location. There's no reduction of parking due to the speed hump itself being installed.
Thank you.
I don't have any questions, just a general comment. It looks like a really good spot for speed humps since it leads right into the park. And it's a pretty long stretch of road for a small residential area. And I know sometimes going into Albina Street or coming out of Albina can be tough. So hopefully the speed humps make it a little bit easier for traffic to be more cautious.
Yeah, just to add on to that also, there's 2 schools nearby that street, Suba Intermediate and Suba Elementary. So I think it's good that these speed humps are being put in areas where we could avoid accidents. So I hope that the residents from Perry Road will really go through with this. Thank you.
Okay, I need a motion from the commission to approve staff's recommendation to give preliminary approval of the 3 proposed speed humps and to also send out a public notice survey to all the fronting Perry Road street residents.
I'll go ahead and first motion.
And I need a second.
I'll go ahead and second.
Okay, Madam Secretary, can you take roll call vote, please?
Yes, certainly. Chairperson Heredia,
Yes.
Vice Chair Velasco,
Yes.
Commissioner Barrera.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, and do we have any comments from staff?
Yes, again, and I'll get it correct this time, Chairperson Heredia and members of the commission. Just a couple of updates. Staff installed the stop sign that was approved by the commission at the March meeting. Gallant and Gephardt, if you get a chance to swing by there, it was installed a couple of weeks ago, along with the advanced stop warning signs ahead. The red curb at the 6,000 block of Florence Avenue that was approved by the commission at the same last month's meeting. The plan is to install that red curb next week if everything goes as we are planning. So that's it. Just wanted to share. So work has been completed and please feel free to check out. Thank you. That was all, Chairperson Heredia.
Alrighty, thank you for the updates. I know we all like to hear it, and hopefully anyone else that's watching the video or stream can hear updates as well to these meetings. And do we have any comments from commissioners?
No comments on my end.
Okay, so we have no further comments. We'll now adjourn this meeting to the next scheduled meeting of May 3rd, 2022. This meeting is now closed at 5:47 p.m.
Thank you.
Have a good evening, everyone. See you next time.
Thank you. Good evening.